Hello everyone. This is Dr. Srinivasan, Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, RMD Engineering College. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Ethereum state transaction function. So Ethereum is one of the most popular blockchain technology, which is used to develop many decentralized applications. Typically, Ethereum blockchain can be visualized as a transaction-based state machine. It starts from the genesis state and it slowly transforms the genesis or initial state into the final state by executing a series of transactions in an incremental fashion. The final transformation is then accepted as an absolute undisputed version of the state. The state is stored on the Ethereum network as a world state. This is the global state of the Ethereum blockchain. So Ethereum starts with the genesis state. It slowly converted the genesis state into the final state, and the final state is known as world state or global state. And it achieves um, it by executing series of transactions. This diagram shows the state transition function of Ethereum. As I said earlier, it starts with the initial state, and here it is denoted as yes, and it contains one address of the sender as well as the receiver. When it executes the transactions, it reach the final state, which is denoted as S dash in this diagram. Now we see how this convergence happens. It executes a series of steps one by one. Now at first, it confirms the transaction validity. At that time, it checks the syntax, signature validity, and nonce. After that, it calculates the transaction fees. The sending address is computed using the signatures, and then sender's account balance is checked whether it can be facilitate the transactions or not. Then it subtract the transaction amount from the sender's balance. After that, the nonce is incremented. If the error is occurred during these steps, then the process stops immediately. The third step, it check whether the enough ether, the Ethereum cryptocurrency, to cover the cost for executing the transaction or not. Usually, the gas price or the transaction fee is charged per byte incrementally proportional to the size of the transactions. In this step, the actual transfer of the value occurs. The flow is from the sender's account to the recipient or receiver's account. The account is created automatically if the destination account received in the transaction does not exist. So it searches for the destination address. It does not exist. It creates the one, and after that, it transfers the ether to that account. If the enough gas is available, then the contract code will be executed fully. Otherwise, it will run up to the point where it runs out of the case. In cases of the transaction failure due to insufficient amount, the balance or the gas at all state charges are rolled back except for fee payments. So, in cases of the transaction failure, the transaction fee or gas amount will be deducted from the sender's balance. It will not be returned to the sender's account. Finally, the remainders of the fee is sent back to the senders as change, and the fee are paid to the miners accordingly. At this point, the function returns to the resulting state, which is also stored on the blockchain. In this manner, the initial state of the Ethereum is converted into the final state. This process is consistent as since it does not allow overlapping the executions of multiple transactions in order to when they are affecting with each other. So these are all about the Ethereum state transitions process. Thank you for watching.